Disability. It can happen to any of us at any time, regardless of age, gender, race, or income, through an accident, medical condition, or the normal process of aging. Anybody at any time can become disabled. In fact, there are 49 million Americans with disabilities. For many people, being able-bodied is only a temporary stage in their lives. I'm Itzhak Perlman. For the next few minutes, I want to share with you excerpts from People in Motion, a new innovation mini-series. You'll meet people whose lives and work shatter stereotypes about disability, people who are using new technologies as tools for independence. People in Motion.
Ways to Move is the first episode of the People in Motion miniseries. In it, you'll see how technology can be used as a form of empowerment. You'll meet performers from the San Francisco Bay Area and from Seattle who are redefining the concept of dance and in the process breaking down stereotypes and misconceptions. In Miami, spend time with researchers who hope to unravel the mystery of spinal cord injuries. You'll learn about a controversial new approach that has enabled some people to walk again, and a pioneering program which helped a small group of men attain a goal they never thought possible: fatherhood.
I wasn't going to link my happiness to whether or not I had a child because I didn't know whether I was capable of having a child. And I know how difficult it would be to adopt. You know, being in a chair and just circumstances. It's just difficult. But then when we found out about the project, first I was just here for data collection, and when it metamorphosized into something more, then Eileen started participating in it, and it just got out of control. And he came around.
You'll also meet a congressional candidate who doesn't accept the notion that disability is a condition to be cured, but instead defines it as a simple fact of life.
Those professionals in the hospitals that see a person with the disability's anger and denial and all those potent emotions as symptomatic problems, absolutely not. They're resources that need to be mined. That's what gets you out of that hospital bed. That's what makes you fight for your rights within the system.
In Episode 2, the emphasis is on new assistive technologies. Ed Roberts is an internationally known disability rights activist. He's used technology not only to take control of his own life, but to help others do the same. It's a quest that has taken him to the steps of Capitol Hill.
I remember one dean at the university said, "Oh, you'll finish your PhD, and then you'll live in a nursing home." And I said, "No, that's not the plan. We're here to change that whole idea."
You'll learn about a Bosnian soldier who traveled to Northern Virginia to receive a pair of prosthetic hands, hands so sophisticated he can even return to his old job, assembling furniture. You'll see how one woman's determination changed forever the way wheelchairs are designed and built, as well as meet a runner from New York who leads a double life, world-class athlete and college student, thanks in part to an advanced artificial foot.
It was so liberating, and I could do everything. I mean, I felt like when I was walking, I felt like I walked 10 times better. I felt good just inside. In some ways, I think the technology gave me a new confidence. Just having the technology that could keep up with me made me a more confident person.
Redesigning the Human Machine, the third and final episode of the People in Motion miniseries, explores the potential of new cutting-edge technologies. Virtual reality can be more than just a toy. This 6-year-old boy from Eugene, Oregon, has discovered that in cyberspace, everyone is equal.
I like this game very much.
At the same time, he's learning how to control the motorized wheelchair that gives him independence and mobility. Parkinson's disease can have a devastating effect on a person's ability to move, and sometimes the negative side effects of medication are just as bad. But an amateur inventor in California, working alone at night in his garage, discovered a novel use for virtual reality, a breakthrough that might potentially benefit thousands of people. A device known as a cochlear implant could help many profoundly deaf individuals attain partial hearing.
We just got hooked up today.
Uh-huh.
Are you able to hear my voice at all with the processor?
I can definitely hear it.
Can you understand any of the things that I'm saying?
I understand most of them.
Do you really?
Word by word.
But the technology has its critics in the deaf community. They argue that doctors who implant these devices in children may be doing more harm than good. Robots designed by NASA engineers for use in space could have some rather practical applications here on Earth. In Delaware, a robotic hand capable of finger spelling is tested to see if it might be a valuable tool for those who are deaf and blind. And a word processing program that can take dictation is the latest in user-friendly computer innovations. Today, we can build devices which yesterday seemed the stuff of science fiction. But how much is society willing to spend? The stories on People in Motion are unlike anything you've ever seen before. The people you meet, unique. Science and technology can provide tools to help break down barriers, both those which limit physical access, as well as prejudices that have often excluded people with disabilities from the mainstream of society.
Of course you do kung fu or ski or have a family or have sex or go to school. Of course you do. Instead of, wow, how do you do that?
My belief is a miracle is nothing more than a natural law we have yet to discover.